Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 1 of the 2023 hunting season. We are kicking this off on October 18th, so we have 10 weeks from now to the end of the year in order to bag a nice whitetail buck. We'll see what happens. It's always a fun experience. I'm gonna bring you along for every step of the way. So every Friday around 7, 8 o'clock, depending on the window, I'm trying to figure probably 8 o'clock window, a video will drop. Regardless of what happens throughout the week, you're getting a video. It might be sitting in a tree stand and looking at what we're looking at. Everything we do and I do throughout the whole season from now to the end of it is being documented on a camera, whether it's going to the store to get new gear, dialing in the bow to target practice, or bagging the buck. One of them, everything's getting recorded, and we're gonna have a video coming out every week for you. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna be kicking off it today. We're hopefully going for an afternoon hunt today around like 12 o'clock. It's gonna be, I was doing stuff in the morning trying to get everything set up, so we missed the morning one for today, but hit the afternoon for about a couple hours, take a little in break to have to do some other stuff, and then we'll be back out for an evening hunt. And hopefully, I think a buddy of mine, Kyle, will be coming over for that hunt too, so it'll be a tandem out there. Two eyes make better than one, and maybe we'll see something. But yeah, the deer on the cameras. This is the first year that the tree stand has moved. Last year I had it in a different spot, but this year a tree actually fell on, like, not on top of it to break the what am I looking for? The tree stand, but it was like above it that, like, if the tree swayed a little bit, it was an unsafe area to hunt, and I don't want to do that, so we moved it. So it's the first year in a new spot, and the cameras are in a new spot, so we're gonna see it all, and yeah, and hope for the best. And it should be fun. It's gonna be fun documenting it all and just seeing all the crazy adventure from between now and the latest it could be is January 1st. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, without further ado, let's change the attire here and get ready to kick off the 2023 hunting season. Let's go. Alrighty, attire has been changed. We are on the way down to the garage. Got to grab a backpack, chest harness, and the most important piece of this whole operation here, the bow and arrow. That would be quite critical if I didn't bring that down there. So yeah, so it is earlier than I thought it was. It's 10:50. Probably not going to see too much walking around in the middle of the day, but you'll never know. I can tell you this, you ain't going to see nothing from your couch inside, so you got to get outside in order to see something. So we're going to go hit it up. A few hours, like I said, maybe 2-3 hours tops for this late morning, early afternoon hunt. And then I got to come back, do a few things, got to go for a run, got to edit. It's another kind of video thing that you'll see on TikTok, which is going to be linked below. And then we'll be back, and I believe my buddy, like I said, Kyle, is coming over, and we will be doing an afternoon right into the dusk, where it's pitch black out hunt, hoping to see a nice big whitetail buck walk by. But yeah, so let's get suited up and get to the tree stand. Alright, let's go into the studio room for a second here. Gotta grab this stuff right here. This will be, okay, I'm wearing a different hat. Grab the chest harness. I don't need this thing, I'll bring this up later. That's the chest. This is pretty crucial. Can't shoot the bow really without that, so I'll get you kidding, but. And let's grab the bag and let's go. So, let's put on our chest rig. This one's actually Vortex is the brand that makes this. I find it very comfortable, fits very well, it's very easy to put on. It's just literally one strap. There you go, and you can cinch it down and tight or as loose as you want. And then I guess since this is episode 1, I haven't gone over anything else. Let's see what's in here. So this one, what I keep in here is the rattler for, like, instead of bringing those big antlers, I just use this type of thing. And I like to put it in here so it's easy access. And then when you put it in here, and you have there's like, you don't hear it, because sometimes when it's in the bag and it's loose and you're like walking around down in there, if you're doing like a spot and suck, you hear it rattling and it just makes noise. You don't want to have that. You want to alleviate any unnecessary noise. And then the other thing I keep in here is the Ranger rangefinder. Keep this right in there, very accessible, because in archery and really all kinds of hunting, I guess, but mainly archery, the range is a huge factor in this. You want to know how far everything is, so it's good. One thing I found beneficial is when you're just sitting there, instead of just sitting there and looking and you don't see anything, take the rangefinder out and start making mental observations. Be like, okay, I see a tree. That tree right there is such and such. Let me rangefinder in it. Okay, it's 25 yards. So now if the deer's walking by that exact tree, you'll be like, okay, I already know it's 25 yards. So get the 20. I get the so you can use the right pin, and you already have a mental note of it. You don't have to be sitting there fumbling around trying to figure out how far it is. So it just keeps you busy too. You're sitting there. You're not just sitting there staring at the trees. So yeah, I find that beneficial. Let's get ready here. Load up the arrows. There we go. We are good to go.
Sent you.
All right.
Funny as shit.
It's down, boy! If it's brown, it's down, boy! If it's brown, it's down, boy!
Alrighty. He's here complaining that he doesn't have a hat. Doesn't have a hat. All right, so we're all ready to rock and roll, geared up, ready to whip on down there. And let's see if we got any.
How you doing?
See if we got any white-tailed deer running around. It's gonna probably be like two and a half hour hunt right now, and then tomorrow's gonna be a whole nother day because we're off and we're ready to roll. So yeah, let's get after it. Alrighty, on the hike down, we headed on into the woods here. Nice crisp morning out. Well, late morning, but it's a very nice temperature to it. It's not hot, it's not too cold. Feels just right. But yeah, everything's damp. I don't believe it rained overnight. I think it's just like the morning dew, kind of. Because the vehicle wasn't wet, so yeah, it definitely wasn't that. So it's just like the morning dew down here. And yeah, I will see you at the stand. Alrighty, we are at the tree stand. Let's climb on up, get set, and let's start this 2023 season. Alright, we're in the tree. Bo is ready to go. Now we're just gonna sit and wait. See what happens. One thing I was talking about earlier in the video is using this to like have mentally, so you can mentally visualize how far stuff is without using this when there's a deer walking in front of you. For example, this tree, we should say this right here. The tree right there. That tree right there is 30 yards away. Roughly, it's 27. So use this. And then, like, for example, if we turn this way, we can turn around and hit that white tree right there. That's 22 yards away, so 20 yards. So it helps you visually, mentally know how far everything is without having to use this when the deer walk in front of you, so you can use the right pin on the bow. So, yeah, let's continue after this. Alrighty, this is day 2. I ended up doing that evening hunt the other day. Stuff came up, didn't happen. But this is day 2. It is 4:30 right now, and we're gonna sit out here until dark. So let's see what happens. All set up. Here's our view. So let's see if a buck wants to walk by today, or any deer for that matter. Let's see what we're working with. Keep you posted. Let's check out the direction of the wind here. Alright, we got the wind going that way. So, let's see. It's a nice cool day out. It's not too hot. The sun's out. It's bluebird skies today. But it's not hot, which is nice. It's cool. I don't know the exact temperature off the top of my head. I'll get that in a minute. But if I had to guess, probably like 58, 60, something like that. But yeah, let's see. One good spot is right here. They tend to like bed down in there towards the evening hours because it's nice and you can see it. It's hard to see on here, but like you can see the grass is laying down there and stuff like that. So they are in the area. I've never seen one in there myself, but like the cameras have seen it. So hopefully we can get a nice good angle straight down here, right on top of it, and all throughout in here. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Alrighty. Hard to see me right now. I don't know if the camera's picking up. I think you kind of see me. Look at that, man. Wrapping up the hunt. Didn't see anything out here. Still working it up, but it's really just gonna keep it rolling. Still early in the season. The rut really hasn't started. So yeah, it's gonna wrap up episode 1. It's kind of a slower start into it, but we're gonna get ready to go rock and roll as the season starts amping up here. And I will see you for episode 2 next Friday.